Hello, welcome to my first YouTube video. It's gonna be a Q&A. Okay, don't yell at me if I don't know what's going on, because as I mentioned, this is my first video. So please, not too much on me. I'm kind of a boomer. I had a panic attack already trying to do the setting for my phone to record. Please, not too much, okay? And yeah, we're doing a Q&A. I feel like you people don't really know much about me. Maybe if you watch my TikToks or my live streams on TikTok, you might know a little bit, but Twitter doesn't really let you in as much, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get into it. The first question, and I actually got this question quite a bit, and I have the questions here. I got this question quite a bit, and it's, what made me decide, what? What made me decide to do Twitter? Now, this is a good question, as I got it quite a bit. When we decided to Twitter, it was about, who the fuck is coughing? It was 2 years ago. I had just turned 18. I had graduated high school. I was gonna start university. I'm now in my third year, or going into my third year. But at the time, I was kind of nervous because I didn't get my financial aid package yet. So in my head, I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to pay for it, you know what I'm saying? And my parents actually had told me, basically in high school, they always told me like, okay, if you get into good universities, we're gonna help you pay for your school. And I did. But then when it came to pay for it, or like, you know, have those conversations, they were kind of like, okay, you're 18 already, you pay for it yourself. And I was like, what the fuck? Okay. And obviously I was saving, you know what I'm saying, and stuff, but like, I didn't expect for me to pay it all by myself. But again, I'm not going to victimize myself, and I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to go and find a solution. That's how I've always been. I'm a problem solver. And is this the best solution? I don't know, but it's working, so kiss my ass. Anyway, we're going to divert from this topic of Twitter and OnlyFans, and we're going to go into like other topics about me. This question I also got quite a bit. It was like, what do I listen to? What are my top 5 music artists? And I'm just going to throw a bunch of artists out there that I listen to. Benny Jr., Mora, Clave Especial, Fuerza Regida, Lil Baby, Mariah the Scientist. What else? I also really like electronic music. And when I say electronic music, I'm not talking about rave music, or like, I'm not talking about like rave music or EDM or whatever. No, I don't like that. I'm talking about like Crystal Castles, like that type of shit, or like what is that called, like electro pop or some shit? I don't really know the terminology, but yeah, I don't like rave or stuff like that. Like, if I've never been to a rave, I don't plan on it. If I were to go to one, I'd probably have a panic attack, and I get heart palpitations when I'm anxious, so I'd probably go into like cardiac arrest or something, and then I'd be put on a fucking t-shirt. So no raves, no clubs for me. Contrary to popular belief, I am actually pretty quiet. I said I was shy, and then I ended up getting clipped on Twitter and made fun of, but it did make me a lot of money because it brought a lot of traction to my page, so thank you. The next question is, what do I feel about relationships, and what do I look for in a partner? To be quite frank, I don't feel about relationships, and I don't look for a partner. Someone said, do you think you'll ever regret this? I'm regretting it right now. Someone asked, what is my major and future career? As I mentioned, I am a full-time student. I study business economics, and a full-time career, I don't know, hopefully I can just make a lot of money and like travel. Someone also asked, this is ghetto, but I don't care, I'm gonna have my knee right there. Do you like watching Marvel movies? To be quite frank, I haven't watched many. I don't know really what Marvel is. That like Iron Man and shit? I don't know, but I do like horror movies. My favorite movie of all time is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I also really like Hellraiser and the Scream movies. What else? I like, what the fuck is that? Hereditary. Yeah, I really like scary movies. That is how me and my family like spend our bond time. That sounds fucking crazy, but like my parents, ever since I was little, like they really liked scary movies as well. And honestly, I'm kind of happy because now that I'm older, I'm not a little bitch. Because how are you 20 years old, don't like scary movies? Another person asked, like, what football clubs do I like? As you can see, I'm wearing a Bayern Munich jersey, and I do like this club. Um, I honestly have like quite a few like favorites that I really do fuck with. Um, but my favorite is going to be Real Madrid. It kind of did break my heart when Bellingham scored 2 goals on Mexico in like 30 seconds. So I'm still kind of recovering from that. I don't know if I ever will fully recover. I do have Bellingham's jersey. Why the fuck is it so loud downstairs? Someone asked, will I ever do cosplays? No. Actually, maybe. I feel like that's a little fun.
I ain't got time for all that faggot shit. Yes, I do. Now that I think about it,
I don't know what though. No weird like animal shit. I don't do like I'm really like for the animals. Like I would work for PETA. For favorite place you have traveled to? Well, I am Mexican, and I honestly feel like I really love when I go to Mexico. My favorite place is definitely Los Altos de Jalisco, where my family is from. Someone asked what type of job would I like with the degree that I'm going to earn, and let's just pray I can get a job after this experience. Asked first time having a panic attack / mental breakdown. Well, I've had anxiety ever since I was little, and it started off as separation anxiety. Like whenever my parents would leave, I'm sorry, I need to rest my leg here, okay, please, not too much on me. But I would have anxiety ever since I was little. I had separation anxiety, but it then like kind of what evolved into like different types of anxiety. So then it evolved into panic attacks, which is different. So when I was like a young teen or preteen, I would get like panic attacks like out of nowhere, but then they went away. But then I don't know how to respond to that. Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me, bro. But then now I have like health anxiety. So a simple cold this is not answering your question. First time I had a panic attack, I don't know, I was oh my god. And when I was in so for me, when I would feel anxious, I really love to smell rubbing alcohol or lemon. I bring a lemon in my backpack to school, and it attracted wasps, and I got stung by a wasp on my fucking lip in the 2nd grade. And this girl had to like take me to the office because I was like, it was really scary. Someone asked if I listen to Lorde. I actually do really like her song Liability. I think that she's a really good writer, and during her time of like blowing up, she was kind of like an oddball because at that time, the early 2010s, it was all about maximalist pop, you know, like what Gaga, Katy Perry was still popping, but she stripped that down. Lorde stripped that down and was really serving it to us with the lyrics. I was what, 7 years old? But or some shit, I don't know. But I felt them. Right, with Royals. Someone asked like what type of shoes I like. Honestly, I do I have a lot of Jordan 11s. I like those. I have the Gamma or Gamma. I don't okay. But yeah, I like Jordan 11s. I have the last question. I really want to end on a high note. Okay, and it's going to be, what are my long-term goals? I honestly do really want to make social media a thing. I don't want to just limit myself to Twitter and OF. I really want to, you know what I'm saying, really give y'all the content on all platforms, whether it be YouTube, whether it be TikTok, Instagram. I do need to work on that, but y'all gotta realize I'm a full-time student, all right? So like, it's a little difficult for me sometimes, and I have a lot of shit going on. But I try my best. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it. Like them. Follow my other social medias. Please.